Hi guys, welcome to Guayaquil, Ecuador. Got in 2 nights ago. I am here actually now with my big sister Alejandra. So we both met the first night in town, and yesterday was our first day exploring the city. So we did a walking tour, which was really interesting. Got to learn a lot about the history, specifically about Guayaquil. Went to Parque Seminario, or Parque de las Iguanas, because there's a lot of iguanas there. They brought them years ago along with some turtles and some koi fish, kind of as an attraction to bring people there and to have like a little part of the Galapagos. Anyways, so we went there, learned a lot about different parts of the history of Guayaquil, learned the true story of Romeo and Juliet. There's a Guayaquil version. Back in the day, there was more of a difference between economic classes, not races. That was okay, mixing between races, but not economic classes. So anyways, there's a story about a girl and a guy that loved each other, and they ended up committing suicide, similar to Romeo and Juliet. Learned about that. How also Simón Bolívar, same person who was responsible for freeing Colombia, did the same in Ecuador, although there's someone else who's also responsible. I forget his name now. But anyways, learned about this famous poet who, of course, only became famous after he died, unfortunately. But anyways, lots of interesting facts. So we went there, we walked along the Malecón 2000, which is a boardwalk, nice area to walk along the river. We went by the clock tower, the Plaza de la Independencia, which that's where we learned about the guy who basically is responsible for the freedom of Guayaquil, I want to say, or Ecuador. Sorry, I'm really bad with reiterating facts. But who wanted to do it peacefully and did successfully do that. Also learned Guayaquil is the only city, I think, where once they were trying to fight for their independence from Spain, they wanted to get rid of everything that Spain had built and constructed. So it's like the only city that has no remnants of the colonial era when they were in charge, basically. They got rid of everything and started over. So anyways, walked around there. We also went to this area where they have Galapagos turtles. It's kind of sad to learn about. So there's 6 that live there, and the reason why they have them is they actually rescued them from the Galapagos. I forget how long ago, but there are hunters that were basically hurting them. They rescued them, and so now they live there in peace and quiet. There was one who was really sad that one of the hunters had messed up the shell, and the shell is what contains them, so it contains their growth, so they don't grow too much. And so because it was messed up, this turtle has kept growing outside the shell, so it's really sad. He looks really fat, kind of like a big blob, and usually they put their head out and tuck it back in, and he can't even do that. It was really sad. But anyways, we saw some Galapagos turtles. Anyways, yeah, got to know the city a bit. And then later, after the tour, I actually went with a bunch of people we met on the tour. Went to Las Peñas, a cute neighborhood up on the hill. It looks kind of like a favela with colorful houses on the mountainside. But it's really cute, actually. And at the top, there's a lighthouse. So you can walk up a bunch of stairs to there. Has really awesome views from up top. And then, then Ale and I went to the Ferris wheel, like those new ones they have in Vegas and Seattle, I think, that are nice. Except here it costs $3.50 instead of $15 or $20 or more. Again, another nice view of the city. So we went there. And later we went to see this fountain show by the malecón del salado, which was pretty similar, like a smaller version to what they do at Bellagio in Vegas, but fountains that are lit up like red and pink and play music and stuff like that. So anyways, that was pretty much yesterday. Today has been a lot of running around. We weren't really totally sure what we were gonna do. In the end, totally changed. But met up with a couch surfer who we were gonna stay with. Again, plans have changed a million times, so Anyways, he's been taking us around and took us to Parque Histórico, which is where they have some historic houses. It's kind of like a little zoo. They have animals there you can see. They had a little show, which was mostly like telling jokes and stuff, which I didn't get a lot of them. I don't know about Ale, but I think it makes more sense if you're from here. They also had some things you could read about cacao production, and finally got to try helado del paila, which is like a way that they make the ice cream in this big pan. I hadn't tried it before, so I got to try that. We had lunch. We had some crab for lunch, cangrejo al ajillo, which was really good. And then from there, we're kind of trying to decide what to do. A bunch of things were closed in the end, and now we ended up at Laguna Park, which luckily it was open for 1 more hour so we could enjoy it. So it's a really pretty lake, lagoon, where we're kayaking right now. Unfortunately, we didn't come prepared because, again, plans have changed. So we didn't bring bathing suits, but you can jump in the water here. They have hammock swings. This tree you can climb and jump in, paddleboard, kayak. And there's like a restaurant bar. Really cool. I'll show you guys the scenes in a moment. But yeah, that's pretty much been it so far in Guayaquil. Tomorrow the plan is to head to Cuenca, but to stop in Siete Cascadas, which is where they have some waterfalls you can also swim, kind of along the way. So that's the plan. We'll see if everything goes as planned. And let me show you the sights before I take off. So here's the little restaurant area. Kayaks. Sunset's not too far away. Some swings and a hammock. And back there they have a tree that you can jump off of. So anyways, that's it for now. Not exactly sure what we're gonna do in the evening, but I'll probably fill you guys in later from maybe the waterfalls or Cuenca. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.